nothing changes, what do you think the next few years will look like for farmers?
What keeps me awake at night is if we don't do anything about biosecurity, we won't even have productive agriculture. Like at the moment, I can't remember exact what the number is, but the latest ABARE statistics suggest something like, I don't know, between $800 and $900 million annually is what the cost of pest animals is. And if you work on the breakdown of production in New South Wales, cost of pest animals just to agriculture, not environment, would still be somewhere between $100 million and $200 million per year. Now, if we're seeing populations do this and pigs are increasing in population and footprint, wild dogs certainly are, deer, we've got a state deer strategy, but we know that deer are quite recently being spotted in areas they weren't before, or species of deer that were not like hog deer that were only in Victoria, and now they're moving up into southern and central New South Wales. If we don't do something about that, if that number starts to climb incrementally along with population, if we don't do something about it, we're not only going to have farmers who can't afford to farm, or the cost of production to get an animal or a kilo of product to market is out the window. If that pest number keeps climbing, what do we do when the next big disease outbreak happens? We hear it in the media, FMD, lumpy skin, all of these things, and we say, oh no, but it's in Indonesia. Have a look at the modelling. It's only got to come in on one shipment, and we seem to have a record of diseases that should not enter Australia somehow encroaching on our borders. If we can't control pest animals now and at least maintain, let alone reduce, but maintain, stop them growing, what do we do if we do have an FMD outbreak?
This isn't just a farming issue. It affects food production, costs, and the sustainability of rural communities. Most people don't usually think about pest control, but for farmers, it's a constant battle, and one that's getting harder to win.